Dieting is a total scam. Don't listen to what the online diets tell you. Here are 4 reasons why. Hi there, my name's Albert Aldridge, and before we start this video, I invite you to click the first link in the YouTube description because I've got a free weight loss calorie calculator ebook for you to download right now, which has a step-by-step guide about how you can work out the amount of calories you need as well as macronutrients in order to start losing fat. Not just losing weight, but losing fat today so you can tone up and have a physique which is lean and shapely, and a physique that you're going to be able to obtain around your current lifestyle. You won't be just dropping calories all the time, you're going to be manipulating calories in order to target fat loss. That's what I teach people. Also in this ebook, there's some cardio workout routines if you're quite bored of just doing walking or cycling as your form of cardiovascular exercise. There are a few workouts you can do at home or in a gym. Also within this ebook, there's a 6-pack abs workout routine that you can do either daily or every other day in order to get a more developed 6-pack. And then finally, at the end of the ebook, there's some more links to videos that I've made in the past, which will be really helpful when you're constructing your own nutrition plan. Go ahead and click that first link. I'm going to briefly introduce myself now, and then I'll move on to the main topic, 4 reasons why dieting is a scam. So those of you who are new, my name's Albert Aldridge. I'm a qualified online nutrition coach. I became qualified when I completed my studies in nutrition, exercise and health at Kingston University. I completed that this year, but I've been interested in manipulating body composition and helping people to achieve really lean physiques for a long time now, about 5-6 years. I create videos on YouTube which are entertaining and informative, designed to educate people about how they can lose fat properly and not just lose weight. And I also document my own journey to eventually hoping to compete at the CrossFit Games to become the fittest man on earth. That's what I'm aiming for, and I'd also like to become a Olympic standard nutritionist for any squad, whether that's track and field or in aquatics. I'm doing a variety of different sports and coaching them at the moment, and then going on to do a course which is the equivalent of a master's, which is going to help me become qualified in doing nutrition to a more Olympic standard. Time to address this topic, why dieting is a scam. I'm referring to online diets here. The first reason I think dieting is a scam, especially online diets, I've been doing some research online, and a trend that has come out is that a lot of online diets will tell you to eat a certain amount of meals per day in order to keep your metabolism going. I've seen diets out there, they can vary between 5 meals to even 8-10 meals per day, and you're eating every 2 to 3 hours. And their reasoning behind it is that because you're having a little bit of food, a little bit of calories, and then doing it again after 2-3 hours, you're helping to keep your metabolism high, therefore you're going to be burning fat. But no. For starters, that is definitely not sustainable for the average person, because we all work different shift. We do different shift lengths. Some people do 16-hour shifts and they're on their feet the whole time. This just isn't possible. Plus, meal frequency doesn't have a statistically significant impact on metabolic activity. Therefore, you don't need to be worrying about having really small frequent meals throughout the day. It may have like a 1% to 0.1% difference in your rate of fat loss over time, but honestly you don't need to worry about it. Just think, if you're eating 2,000 calories in order to lose fat per day, which is 14,000 calories across the week, if you have that 2,000 calories within 2 meals, like 2 1,000 calorie meals, 5 400 calorie meals, or 4 500 calorie meals, it doesn't matter. Think of it like a glass. You're still filling up the glass till it's full, whether you do that all in one go or you do that in little segments. It doesn't really matter. The main thing is calories in versus calories out. The second thing a lot of these online diets tell you is to not eat carbohydrates after 6 p.m, sometimes 8 p.m, because that is going to make you fat if you consume carbohydrates after this time. What about those people who do night shifts? If somebody starts a night shift, which is a 12-hour shift from 9 till 9 p.m. till 9 a.m, and they have a break at 1 a.m, does that mean because they've eaten carbohydrates after 6 p.m, 8 p.m. in the evening that they're going to be gaining fat compared to somebody who does day shifts? No. And in other cases, you might be somebody who wakes up early in the morning to go to the gym or do some exercise, and you need some carbohydrates the night before to have some energy when you wake up in the morning. That's something I personally like to do because I train in the morning. Think of fat loss as a pyramid. At the bottom and the base of the pyramid is calories in versus calories out, because that has the most influence on somebody gaining weight or losing weight. Then the next thing in the pyramid is macronutrient breakdown. But honestly, if you compare the base layer to this next there's a massive difference in the influence it has. Macronutrient levels is more focused on the amount of protein the person is taking. You need to be having about 0.8 of a gram to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. But I don't want to go into too much depth about this because I'm focusing on 4 main reasons why dieting is a scam online. So carbohydrates after 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. it's absolutely fine. You don't need to worry about how your macronutrients are taken in throughout the day. Just make sure you get 0.8 of a gram to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight each day, and then think of your calories in versus calories out each day. So if it's 2,000, you're having 2,000 calories a day. Think about it like that, or think about it as 14,000 calories across the week. Keep it simple. Third reason why dieting is a scam is because a lot of online diets tell you to either avoid carbohydrates, avoid fats, or avoid sugar completely. It becomes very restrictive. What I teach is flexible dieting, and I promise you, you can still include carbohydrates, you can include fatty foods, and in moderation, you can still include chocolates, biscuits, cakes, ice cream, alcohol. You still can include them in your diet. Really, it's down to the person's preference. Some people prefer going much lower on their carbohydrate intake and having a lot more fat because they feel like they can concentrate more throughout the day. I've had some clients who prefer a lot lower fats throughout the day and more carbohydrates because they just feel like they have more energy and they're able to perform better in their gym workouts and exercise sessions by having higher carbohydrates. And as I said, sugar in moderation is absolutely fine. It's not something that needs to be avoided. Fourth reason why dieting is a scam, especially online diets, is because, as I said in the previous point briefly, they tell you to avoid cakes, biscuits, crisps, all the nice foods and takeaways that you like to have, even alcohol. And alcohol is a question that comes up all the time. Can I still have it when I'm trying to lose fat? With alcohol, just think carbohydrates and protein per gram equals 4 calories, fat equals 9 calories, and alcohol equals 7 calories. Alcohol still equates to calories. You just need to make sure if you're having alcohol within your fat loss diet that you just track the calories of it. And there is some literature online about alcohol consumption just because of what's in alcohol and how it affects muscular hypertrophy and growing lean muscle tissue. That's again for another video, but as I say always, in moderation, alcohol's fine. And with cakes, biscuits and chocolate, as long as 70 to 80% of the time you're having complex carbohydrates, whole foods, lean protein sources, you're at least having 5 portions of fruit and veg a day in order to achieve your micronutrient and vitamin and mineral targets, then you're absolutely fine for 20 to 30% of the time to have chocolates, cakes, biscuits, sweets, whatever floats your boat. Hope this video helps and hopefully it gave you an insight into why dieting and online diets are a scam. You need to be following more of a flexible dieting approach, which is what I teach people. If you're interested in that, then do go ahead and click that first link in the YouTube description, because I also send out emails to people that help support them when constructing their own nutrition plan and just answer a few more questions that usually come up when people message me. Thanks again for watching. I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video.